Hey guys, this look was a bit of a mish to create, you'll see, but if you want to find out how to create it, then just keep watching.
Okay, so basically this was like a massive fail, and I wasn't sure whether to include it in this video or to just cut it out, but I realized that I kind of talked about it a bit in my second run through, I guess. So I thought I'd better include it, so it kind of makes sense. But basically, I created this look. I was just making it up on the spot, and I was so happy with it. But it all just kind of failed. But like honestly, this stuff happens all the time, all the time. Like I hope, like I know I'm not the only one, but let me know in the comments if this happens to you quite often, because it happens to me all the time because I'm not that confident with everything, and so sometimes I'll try something and I'll go in it like into it confident, but then I'll make a mistake, and then after I've made one mistake, I just make a million more mistakes, and that's what happened when I did this look. So unfortunately, yeah, it was a bit of a fail, but I really want to try it again because it was cool until I ruined it, I guess you could say. But yeah, so what I ended up doing was putting eyeliner on, which is always like a big step for me. I'm always nervous to go in and try it, and at the start it looked good, but yeah, I marked up and then I tried to fix it, and then that didn't work and nothing worked, and so I ended up bursting into tears. And you know what? That's okay. At the time I was so sad and so frustrated with myself. But then by the end of it, I was like, you know what? It's kind of funny. And I showed my boyfriend Bailey, and he laughed and he said, yeah, put it in your video. So yeah, this is it. Yeah, this is me crying, and there was a sad song on as well. That made it worse. But I hope you enjoy the rest of this video.
Turn off the music. That was awful, but I'm determined not to give up. I'm not going to do that look again. Instead, I'm going to do a look that I like to do. It's kind of like my go-to when I don't know what to do, or if we're going out somewhere, and yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay. Let's not look like I've been crying. So yeah, let's start again. I'm going to use the Bring It On Bright Illuminating Primer by Mika Max. And I'm just gonna dot that on my face. What have we found? I think it was the fact that that song was playing that made me cry. Otherwise I probably would have just been mad. I'm going to start with my foundation because it's what I normally do. Like if I'm doing my makeup for the day, my normal morning routine, I do put my foundation on first. I'm gonna mix them straight onto the blender brush. So I'm quite pasty, so I'm gonna do the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. And I'm just gonna do 2 pumps of that. And then I'm gonna use the Fit Me foundation. I don't really like the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, but like I'm so pasty at the moment, so I need yep, did I just get that on camera? At least it's a bottle that I can just scoop it back up in. I don't know what's wrong with me today. So yeah, there's my mixture of foundations. So I'm just gonna pop that on my face. So now I go in with my contouring. This is what I do every morning. This is like the same steps, I guess. But for this look, I'm going to be going in a lot more heavy-handed with like the contouring. Usually I just do it very light. I'm wanting to be quite chiseled out. Holy shit, it's hot right now. You can see how nice that primer is, just like makes you so glowy. So I'm using the Ultra Contour Palette by Makeup Revolution. And then my temples, and then my forehead, and then the sides of my nose. So now I'm going to go in with my bronzer, which is with my big brush, and it's the Mika Max Sun is Lit Skin Bronzer, and I'm going to go buy myself a full size one of these sometime soon. But like this has lasted me a very long time. I thought I might get another shade though, so I've got this one and then a bigger one that's a different shade. This is the medium shade. So I think I want the light shade. Now I'm just going to go in with my banana bake and I'm going to pop that all over my face. Just lightly everywhere. And then I focus it and put a little bit more under my eyes. And that is like the base of my face done. Cool. So now I'm going to pop some more. So now I'm going to pop the Milani eyeshadow primer just on my eyelids. Just a little bit. Cool. And then I like to go over top with my brush just to make sure that that's all blended in. And there we go. So my everyday eyeshadow palette that I use, if I just want a little, like a nice natural eyeshadow look, I always use my Shaniqso eyeshadow palette. And it's got, I love, I use this colour, and this colour all the time and together. But for this look, I'm just going to start with this yellowy shade here. And I think with her new palette, she's actually named these shades. But yeah, I'm going to go on with that shade with my fluffy blender brush, if I can find it. And I'm just going to pop that all over my crease. This eyeshadow palette is so easy to work with if you're just beginning with makeup, well, beginning with eyeshadow. I would highly recommend it. It's not super pigmented, but that's what makes it good and so easy to use. Cool, and as you can see, yeah, I'm just doing that super messy. I just want a nice transition shade in there to start with, just like that. So the next shade that I'm going to go in with is the Charm shade from the Jeffree Star Androgyny palette. Again, with my fluffy blender blush, my fluffy blender brush, and then I'm gonna, not so messily this time, but still just in the crease. I love this color and it's so pigmented, so you don't want to go too heavy-handed when you pick it up onto the brush. Now I'm really just focusing on my crease, and then I'll blend out in a sec, just once the majority of the product is off my brush. Cool. And then blending that out. And now there's shadows everywhere. The light is just not on my, nothing is on my side today. Anyway, let's continue. Now I'm going to go in with Cairo, this shade right here, and to apply it, I am just going to use my fluffy blender brush because my other brush, this flat brush, has got blues on it and I just don't want to deal with that. So I'm going to go in with Cairo just on my whole entire eyelid. And I'm just blending that up into the Charm shade. Okay, so now I'm going to bring in the Frosting shade just to add a bit of, I'm basically taking my everyday easy makeup look and I'm just like putting it on drugs, you know. Just really amping it up for something a little bit more glam. So for that, I'm going to take this little short stumpy brush, I wouldn't know what you call it, and I'm going to take Frosting and I'm going to pop that just in the corner of my eyelid and just work it out. And then I'm just going to grab my blender brush and just fluff that out where it meets. Now I really want to bring in some more yellowy, lighter tones up in there. So I'm going to go back in with my Shaniqso palette and pick up that colour again and focus it just on the very top. And just blending. And there's still all those oranges on my brush, but that's absolutely fine. And I'm bringing that right up pretty much to my eyebrow. Now I'm going to go under my eye with the Charm shade. I'm going to use this little pointy brush just to get it right under there, and then I'll blend it out just so it doesn't come too far down. I just want to have a little bit more control over it. I'm so sorry about the light. And then, as I said, just blending that out. And then I'm going to try something I've never done before. Not sure how it's going to look. I'm just going to grab this little brush just so that I can pick up frosting again. And I'm just wanting to put that just right in the middle under my eye. So I'm going to get up close to my mirror. I don't want it to be a sharp line, I just want it to be focused in the middle. So I'm just going to blend that out a bit. Okay, so I'm just by looking at it, I can tell I want a little bit of darkness in this crease here. So I'm going to grab this little brush here. It's like a firm blender brush. And I'm going to take the shade Ada from the Juvia's Place Masquerade palette. And I'm going to focus that just on the outer corner of my eye. Mainly in the crease. Bringing it up about halfway. Yeah, and already that's added a little bit more dimension to the eyes. And then I'm just going to drag it a little bit under here just so that it blends in. Now I really want to make the inner corner of my eye pop, so I'm just going to grab some more of the frosting shade and bring it down in there. While we're at it, I'm going to put my highlighter on, which is going to be the exact same frosting. I'm going to take this angle brush and I'm going to take frosting and I'm going to put it under my eyebrow. Just like that. And now I'm going to do my eyebrows. Now if you watch my other videos, you already know how to do my eyebrows, so I'm just going to skip it. So I use the Too Faced Chocolate Brownie Eyebrow Pencil. Eyebrow crayon, I guess it is. It's a cocoa powder brow pencil. I don't know, but I'm just going to fast forward this bit so you don't have to watch it because it's pretty boring. So now I've done me eyebrows. They're looking kind of thick, but I'm just going to roll with it. And so now I'm going to put on my mascara. Actually, I'm going to do something exciting, I think. What's the time? Yeah, I am. So I recently got some XO Beauty lashes. Yes! And I haven't used them yet. I'm just going to use the Ardell lash glue that they came with. And I haven't even opened it yet. So I'm just going to put the glue on these before we get, so that it can get tacky. I haven't used fake eyelashes in so long. I find it quite scary, but I really want to get back into them because they're so exciting. How do I know which lashes? Oh, I see. So I am going to use the Hero lashes, which are that top pair there. And so I'm just going to line them up and check how they fit and trim them if need be. Oh, I can't see. This mirror. Oh my gosh. Alert. The eyelash has fallen off and I do not know where it's gone. I cannot find the eyelash. I'm guessing it's stuck to me. Where's the eyelash? I found it. It's down here. Got a little bit of fluff on it, but you know. You probably wonder why all my videos slowly get darkened. It's because like I'm always busy during the day, so the only time I can film these are at night. You just gotta do what you gotta do and deal with it. I mean, like, I have to deal with it. Like, I have to deal with the light. You guys, I'm sorry, but I can't like afford a light yet. But anyway, I'm just going in with the Maybelline Lash Sensational and popping that on my eyelashes. Okay, so I'm pretty sure they've probably taken enough now, so I'm gonna attempt to pop them on. This could be hilarious, it could be an extreme fail. We're about to find out. I haven't applied eyelashes in a very long time. This is gonna be a slow, painful process. Okay, I'm not gonna look up yet. I'm just gonna let them stick to my lid for a bit because I'm nervous. I'm nervous that when I look up, it's gonna be all wrong. It's not wrong. It's so right. I don't know what's wrong with these eyelashes, but they're in a bit. No, there's nothing wrong with the lashes. Maybe it's the way I've applied them. Can you see it's just like not sitting right, but anyway, for now I'm just gonna leave that actually because I feel like maybe I'm overthinking it. And I'm just going to apply some lipstick, and I have no idea what colour. I haven't worn this colour before, so I'm just going to pop it on and try it. So this, like, again, I got as a test, I got this with this when I spent a certain amount. So I'm going to try this one. So this is Freedom Fighter by Mika Max. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. Let's try it. Oh, it's so soft, creamy. I like it. I definitely think lip liner would be good with it because it is bleeding out a little bit. I do think it goes with my eye makeup, but I'm going to try something. Just going to reach back here. Not that one. This one. Now this is 1995 by Gerard Cosmetics, and I love these liquid lipsticks because I just pop them over top of lipstick to just get some new colours, and I love this one. So right now you're probably like, what the fuck, they're completely different, but I reckon it's gonna work. Yeah, I really like that colour that it's created. It's just taking it from being, I'm not like, that bright colour was cool, but I don't really feel comfortable in those colours. This is more me. Well, I'm done and I'm happy with that. So that's how it's turned out. I hope you like it. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment as well. Comment anything, comment your thoughts, comment your ideas for other videos, because I sometimes get stuck and I don't have ideas for what makeup looks to do. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys.